It has been 60 years since Ford introduced the Mustang. Now, as it celebrates its diamond anniversary, America's favorite sports car is getting a makeover. The new 2024 model is the first of the automotive icon's 7th generation design. While it will include the most powerful engine yet, one of the biggest changes over the car's 60-year history is the force driving it into the future. Kris Van Cleave shows us the history of Detroit's last gas-powered sports car and introduces us to the women of Mustang.
Hang on as we take the new 2024 Mustang for a spin.
There you go. Now accelerate. You got it. You did it. Woohoo!
Yeah. On this drifting course in the shadow of the Irwindale Raceway outside Los Angeles. Along for the ride, Mustang's lead engineer, Lori Transu.
I'm making my own course now.
You are making your own course. That's okay. You're being a rebel. You're like our target customer now, Kris.
The new 7th generation Mustang will carry the iconic nameplate into its 6th decade, having already sold more than 10 million. The new Mustang is getting some notable upgrades, including an all-digital and customizable dashboard, as well as a special edition 500 horsepower Dark Horse model. What's not changing is the Mustang's V8 engine.
Personally, I think the V8 is part of what makes Mustang iconic. You can close your eyes and you hear a Mustang V8 drive by and you know instantly that was a Mustang. We like to say it's fast, fun, and for everyone.
But Mustang is increasingly riding alone. It's the only passenger car Ford currently makes. Dodge announced plans to electrify its Challenger sports car, while Chevrolet discontinues the Camaro.
Do you foresee the Mustang always having a gas-powered option?
As of right now, we have a gas-powered option. In terms of what happens in the future, we'll wait yet to be seen.
Aerodynamically clean body shapes.
Back in 1962, the Mustang was yet to be seen, but Ford internal memos note the need for a sporty-type car, particularly one with appeal to young buyers as the baby boomers were coming of age. The new car was dubbed Special Falcon Project. Later that year, the Ford design teams took a stab at what the new sports car might look like. One early model had a cougar emblem, where the pony sits today, and Ford flirted with calling it the Thunderbird II before settling on Mustang ahead of its April 1964 launch.
Lee Iacocca saw the prototype. He said, oh, turn the Mustang around. I want it going west. I want it to go as in go west, young man. That's where all the young ideas, that's where all the car culture was in the early 60s.
Jay Leno, host of Jay Leno's Garage, has 2 Mustangs in his epic car collection, including a 1965 Shelby.
It just reminded me of my youth, and then when this came out to commemorate it, well, you got to get one of those.
What's your favorite thing about your Mustangs?
Well, I like the sound, like the way they drive, like the way they handle.
And he took us for a ride in this 50th anniversary Shelby, one of only 36 on the road.
It's got power all through the band. I mean, you see when you... I mean, and that's, that's a second gear. That's not even really jumping.
That was second gear?
That's not even jumping on it, really.
Leno remembers as a teen nearly 60 years ago, waiting to catch a glimpse the day Mustang debuted.
It had the excitement going for it, people waiting to see it. So it was a huge deal when it came out.
It sucked you in. You went down to the dealership to go see it.
Oh, yeah, I went down to the dealership. I took my dad, we'll go look at the Mustangs. When you go up in a little town in New England, anything with less than 4 doors might as well be a Ferrari.
The car quickly became a pop culture staple, appearing in more than 5,000 movies, TV shows, and music videos. Its big screen debut, James Bond's Goldfinger. And of course, this iconic car chase from the Steve McQueen movie Bullet. The Mustang was a huge hit. In less than 2 years, the 1 millionth rolled off the line.
The formula has always resonated with people, an affordable, sporty coupe. And the Mustang hit the market when that really didn't exist.
Dan Edmonds is the technical editor at Car and Driver.
Fun is a word that keeps coming up with Mustang.
Yeah, fun is, I think, always been the appeal. The styling looks fun. This is a car that came out of the box looking sporty and fun, even though it didn't cost a lot of money. There was always that base model that was approachable, and then engine options for those people who had the money and wanted to actually experience that fun in a visceral way.
At the Flat Rock, Michigan plant building the Mustang, we met forklift driver Christy Storm.
You're a lifelong Mustang owner.
Yes, I am.
So Is it kind of a thrill to be working on the Mustang?
It's incredible. Like, it's my dream car. That's all I've ever owned, and now I'm building. Pretty amazing.
Currently, women make up about a quarter of the nation's auto workers. At Ford, they're nearly 30% of the workforce, up from just 4% when the Mustang first hit the road.
People think muscle cars, they think guys.
Oh, it's women now. It's all women now. Think about it. We're driving them, we're making them, we're engineering them, we're doing it all.
Plant manager Sandy Levisky used to race Mustangs. Now she's responsible for each one rolling off the line.
When you were coming up, was it a job you thought you could get?
When I was coming up, definitely it was not a job that many females went into, definitely. There was 5 of us in a class of 60 electrical engineers. Today there's only 1 of us 5 that is still in the automotive industry. And then looking at my daughter, who just got accepted into the engineering program, saying to me so simply and easily, I could do that job one day, Mom.
All right, let's try it.
For Lori Transu, leading the Mustang's latest charge is in a way coming full circle. Her first car, a Mustang.
One of the things we want to do is broaden appeal to Mustang to women. So I think having us in these roles gives it a little different flair.
When you started at Ford, how many women were chief engineers of a vehicle?
Oh, I'm not sure I could remember any. Women in engineering was rare. Women in senior leadership roles in engineering was even more rare.
Was this a job that was something that you thought you would be able to have when you started at Ford?
I think I aspired to it, but I think like anybody, I was nervous. When you come in and you don't see anybody like you in some of those roles, it's hard to see a path of how do I get there. That's one of the things I'm most excited about being in my role now, is I'm hoping to influence some young women. It allows them somebody to look to say they achieved it, and how might I do that?
Blazing new trails with the top down and that V8 engine roaring. For CBS Saturday Morning, I'm Kris Van Cleave in Irwindale, California.
There's something very pretty about that top down and that car going. They're beautiful.
And that turquoise, oh my God.
I know, we all went,
looked
ooh.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was right behind them in the interview.
I grew up with my best friend's parents having one of those Mustangs
Really?
in like a blue color. It was awesome.
Did you take it out?
Yeah.
All right.
No, I never did. I didn't drive when I had that.